For assignment 4, we'll be focusing on education, how it has affected your life, and how it affects different countries from around the world. In your first reading, which is right here, and assignment, you will look at different things you have learned that you think are valuable and explore the concepts if they were learned through formal education and informal education. That will be in worksheet number 1. So that'll be right here. Let's take a look at it. It is right here. So right here, so it just talks about education patterns, um, global literacy rates. So, what skills and knowledge do you think are the most important to being a contributing member of your culture? So, just put what you think personally. You don't have to be anything too incredible or anything like that. Just put what you think. Then we're going to go into you're going to list 15 things you've learned in your lifetime. In the second column, say where or from whom you learned this particular nugget of knowledge. Leave the third column for later. So just leave that blank. And then we talk about the education lifelong process of acquiring knowledge and skills and values from a variety of different teachers and experiences. Some formal, for example, school, some informal, for example, at home while talking or working with a family member or through discovery or accident. So maybe just something you learn through a friend or through your parent, or you're out in the yard and you kind of trial and error something. That's how you learn it. So then you're going to return to the chart and place an I or an F across from each item to indicate if you learned it through informal or education. So you're going to go back up here and put an I or an F here to put, if it's I for informal, F for formal. So then next you're going to compare formal and informal education. Describe which one might have a cost, be more effective, take longer, be more specific and available to everyone, and any other facts you can. So just put the differences between formal and versus informal, sorry, and then use some of these, which I kind of give you examples as to kind of that basis to talk about it. And so then next, sorry, we're gonna go to education. We're going to pick a country, right? So we're gonna go right here, pick a country, just kind of like we did in one of our earlier assignments. You're gonna name a country, then you're going to find their literacy rates. You're gonna use the internet, any site you can find, but make sure to check your sources. So you're just gonna fill in these blanks. That's all you have to do. One site I found was Humanium Children in the World, which I thought worked pretty well. It had some interesting stuff. So if you go here, you say you wanted to look for a country in Europe, you just click on Europe, and then say we wanted to do, I don't know, let's say Germany. So we'll go to Germany, let it load, and then well, that didn't work. Some of them, okay, so this is an older site, so not everything's going to work. Let's try another one. Please let this work just for the sake of me being able to show you something. So we're going to try Greece this time. Greece, there you go. So here's some more information about Greece. State of the children, which will kind of go in, and the right to education. So there you go. Here's a quick little brief thing about most of these countries, except for Germany, apparently, don't have the education. But so try to find one that does have it. This isn't everything you need to know, but there are some links you can click on. But please feel free to use the internet. This is an online class. Um, you put your resource in, and once again, guys, email me your assignments. After today, you've got one left. I hope you're keeping up with them. And just one more left. See you tomorrow.